All right, last topic of the day. Let's see what y'all think. Would XXXTentacion, if he remained alive to this day, he passed away in 2018, I believe, would X be one of the top 3 rappers right now? Or would he be contending for one of the top 3 rappers to surpass like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, or Drake? I personally don't think so just yet, but I think XXXTentacion does have the stats to prove that he's like one of the biggest in the game even to today, because apparently like exclamation mark just passed like that album that dropped, I don't know when it did. He dropped it before he passed away, so like 2017 maybe, 2018. It just passed the top 10 most streamed albums on Spotify. So dude / not dude, as in not X, his mom is racking up a check. This is just another reason that she should not have to feel like she should drop more X music, because it's not finished. Like Skins was all just like unfinished verses and songs that they just slapped features on. So if exclamation mark's still racking up enough streams every single week to be paying for everybody in his whole family's bills, like his auntie, niece, his kid, his baby mama, his mom, they don't need to drop shit. But anyway, this whole thing started because I don't know, like the artist, I don't know, tweets the closest thing we ever had to another Cole, Kendrick, or Drake was X. And I have to agree. And I also mentioned Juice WRLD in my retweet. I think Juice WRLD and X, and maybe Uzi, were the only ones in this generation to really have that mainstream appeal to be like one of the top 3 rappers that everybody knows essentially in hip hop. Lil Uzi Vert's already kind of there. Juice WRLD, of course, like he's a pop star, so I feel like everybody knows him, and he's a rapper, like he can freestyle his ass off. So I feel like, you know, you have to cancel out like Kid Laroi and Post Malone because they're not rappers, so they can't be top 3 rappers. And a lot of people brought up Kanye West too, but he's usually not considered top 3 rappers. He's considered like top 3 musicians in hip hop, or top 3 like producers. As I was saying though, I don't think anybody, I know everybody like talks up Lil Baby, and like he got one of the most, actually fuck, Lil Baby and Lil Durk could probably be top 3 rappers as well, because you don't have to have that mainstream pop appeal. So let's say Juice WRLD, X, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Lil Uzi Vert, they had the most potential to be in the top 5 conversation for rappers. Does everyone agree with that? Because Lil Durk, I just saw on Academic's page, he's literally selling more first week on his The Voice Deluxe than the actual The Voice album that dropped like the day before Whole Lotta Red on Christmas. Now I know that like he dropped it on a Thursday, so it would have actually sold 90K, which was more than the 80K of the Voice Deluxe, because one day didn't get counted. Like it goes Friday to Friday, and he dropped it the Thursday, so like the first week he technically got like 20K or something like that. So Lil Durk's honestly turning into one of the GOATs, bro. We don't realize how much 70K first week is nowadays in the streaming era, when Billboard completely counted out, what's it called, merch bundles. Because I feel like merch bundles, if you're like a Playboi Carti or like a Travis Scott or somebody who like is super into like the fashion world, it's super easy to sell albums if merch bundles still counted, because you can just sell like some exclusive V-Lone, like Nav. He sold like, I don't even know how much, but he finessed the game with his V-Lone collab. Or you could collab with some crazy hypebeast brand. Like back in the day, if you imagine some rapper like collab with Supreme when it was still hot, that shit would have sold out so quick. That would have busted so quick. But yeah, I think it's fair now. Everyone has like lower sales, but it's all pretty even. It's not unfair where Travis Scott could sell, he sold 250K or something like that, merch bundles first week with Astroworld. Like that's just not even fair. And that's why his whole beef with Nicki Minaj started, because she technically, I think, sold more, or pretty close, at least much closer, when she dropped her Queen album the same week as Astroworld. Cash Shin says, I would have to say Juice and X would have taken over after some time. Drake ain't going to stay #1 forever. I agree. I think J. Cole is preparing for retirement. That's why he's dropping, or planning to drop, the Fall Off album very soon. He had like that whole outline. He's doing like It's a Boy, and then he's doing some other album, and then he's doing the Fall Off. So maybe he's doing like music videos, or like all of those are projects. I don't know. But I think that Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole all know that they're about to start descending, because they can't be like 40 in the game rapping. Like Jay-Z, when he drops, it's just not the same as when he was younger. They're not like out in the field like fucking bitches doing all that shit. But then again, J. Cole and Kendrick are like conscious rappers, so they don't necessarily need to be doing that. But Drake is definitely like a hype rapper who talks about like, I'm the fucking man, I got cash, I be fucking hoes. But I don't want to hear Drake talking about, actually, you know what? Drake could form and sell a lot by doing the whole J roll where he's like talking about all of his money and businesses and old people shit. I could get into that.